Okay, this guy, I kind of started styling it earlier in the year. It's just growing out here in the back patio area. It's actually started in the where this concrete's broke, I don't know how many years ago. But I'm going to cut it back today so you guys can take a look at it. I'm just going to cut it and then show it to you and where it's at in its development. It'll probably never be pulled out of this concrete for a bonsai, but it was kind of my practice tree when I first started. So what I'll do, I don't know, let me find one where I can show you. And you see it's got these long whips coming all the way from way in there. So I'm going to come in here, and it just depends on where it's at on the tree, but you can see these other shoots coming out. So either where you can see where I've cut it before in here. So where there's either one or two, I'll leave a couple, and then I'm going to cut it on all of these. All these long shoots, whips coming out. That's what we're going to do. Buckle up, hang on, here we go. We're getting there. You can actually see some branching and trunk down there. Still got a little bit left, and then we have to kind of dig in a little deeper. Once we do get in here and cut off, there's going to be growth that make out that crazy trunk coming out of the concrete. There's going to be growth down here that is way too low that started popping up out of there. We don't want none of that. See, I'm just cutting. You see where I've cut before. This thing grows back very well. I wish this was out of the ground. You see where it's come out and it's just started shooting out real good there. I'll probably actually take it to there and then cut those again. Okay, as you can tell, we've got most of the long shoots cut off, but we're still not done. You guys can probably make out a little more what we're dealing with now. Basically have a triple trunk tree with the long one in the back, this one, and then this one step down. But then now we'll need to get in here, and like some of these I just cut down, but I didn't cut all the way, quite far enough because I couldn't really see in there well. So we'll chop some of this stuff off just to kind of put a little shape to this. Like, see the smaller, shorter ones that are sticking out now? We'll just come in and cut those down just to kind of basically round these off. Like, see this guy, I did come in and cut it, but I probably cut it. I came in here and cut it, and I'll probably cut it like that. And then this one I'm still not sure. It's kind of growing up higher. If I want to keep that apex, I probably ought to cut it back real hard in here somewhere. It's kind of started taking off on its own. I don't think I want to let it go high. Here's another good example. This guy here. I'll take off all the way to there, just to the one leaf there. And then basically go over the whole tree doing that, which this is probably what takes the longest. You can also kind of as part of the clip and grow method is when you see these coming out, whichever way they're going, which way you want the growth to go. See that little one coming out? So I'll clip it right there, and I should get more growth this way, which is not a huge deal right here. This thing's got so many branches, I'll probably end up cutting it real hard at some point. But we're going to keep going, and then I'll show you when it's totally done. Alright, I'm pretty much done with what I'm going to do to it for today. Hopefully you guys can make out. We've got the 3 trunks coming up. There's a little one there in the back I'm leaving for now, but he may come off eventually. This thing's got a gnarly, I wish it was not in this concrete, but since it was right here on the back porch, I just started, you know, doing the clip and grow with it as soon as it started growing this season. And I don't know for sure if you guys know exactly what kind of tree this is. You can comment, but it grows like crazy, you know, mostly probably due to the fact it's in the ground, but it's a very hardy species for this area, whichever one it is. Get up here. There's a look down at it. Different angle. But anyway, guys, this video is just to show you, like, if you've got something growing in your yard, you can also use it for practice, even if you never really plan on using that little tree, bush, or whatever as a true bonsai. If you're just starting out, you know, you can practice clip and grow on a small bush that's already in your yard or something like that. But anyway, hope you like this little video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, help share the channel. We're almost to 1,300. And like always, guys, thanks for watching.